Yo guys, what is going on? JPS back for another video, and today we're gonna be talking about flipping bricks. We're not doing nothing illegal, okay? What are bricks? You're like, yo, what are bricks? Bricks are shoes that don't have much hyper demand. For whatever reason, after they released, there wasn't much demand. Sometimes bricks can be shoes that had a lot of demand leading up to the release, and then over time that demand just diminished completely, or they can be shoes that are just very unknown. You find them at a shop under retail, like marked down, and you can sell them way over. This is going to be a more in-person tailored video in terms of the flipping bricks and like going out to stores. But if you guys want me to, I can make a video on how to flip bricks online and some of the things you can do to maximize your success with that, including joining cook groups and things like that. But we're going to be sticking with in-store because that's what I'm most familiar with when it comes to flipping bricks, especially on eBay and things like that, although you can do it on StockX. So let's just talk about the ways you can do that. So if you live in an area where there's a mall and they have stores like Marshall's, Ross, Burlington, and people are always making jokes like, oh, you shop at Ross, but listen, when you're reselling shoes and like boys cleats from there and making bread, bro, like cop some Jordans to stun on them because they need to stop talking like we're making bread. Like shut up. Even like literally you can go to Footlocker, Foot Action, Finish Line, Champs, anything, like literally any store. As like the truth is, entering a store isn't gonna hurt you, okay? Well, you might get COVID, but entering a store isn't gonna hurt you. Like it might waste your time, but like it's worth it because maybe you'll see something that you didn't think was gonna be there. And Marshalls especially, they update their supply very often. Not at the one near me, which you'll see in a bit, but a different one they're supposed to update. I think there's a day, I forgot the day of the week, but they're supposed to like change the inventory. How exactly do you do it? So basically what you're gonna wanna do is go into stores and find shoes that, if they, like one of the things you can look out for is the sale, and if they're marked down, like a sticker on top of a sticker or something like that. And another thing you can do is if you're not sure, literally just look up the SKU, the SKU, or whatever, or little number on the price tag. You can search it up on eBay, and it'll tell you what the shoe is going for. If you go into filters and look at sold, you can see what the shoe has been selling for, and then what like the price is in store. Now remember to take into account the fees. There's going to be a transaction fee that eBay takes, like the seller fee, which I think is 9.5%, and then shipping. You can decide if you want the customer to pay for shipping or you pay for shipping. If you're selling on, oh damn boy, big ass elbow. If you're selling on StockX, it's also a 9.5% fee until you become like a level 2, level 3, level 4 seller. And StockX takes care of the shipping. I think the customer pays for it, so you don't have to worry about that. So there has to be like a decent profit margin, because if it's just $10, it's not worth it. It's just a waste of your time. And also look at the quantity, because if the profit margin is significant and there's multiple pairs of shoes, cop multiple pairs of shoes. Like instead of just selling one and making $10 profit, if you cop 4, $40 right there. Now that's for like retailers like Marshalls and things like that I'm more referring to when I'm talking about that. You can also go in Footlocker. Like I was just in Footlocker today. They had like the reverse flu game joints. And I was looking on StockX, like right there. I was like, so what do these go for? I know the retail is $190. You can also just look on the inside of the shoe. And I was just looking on StockX. I was like, yo, what sizes are good? And it turns out like size 7 was going for like $260. And I put it in, and after fees, I would have made $240. But so then I talked to the Footlocker employee. I was like, yo, do y'all have a size 7? They said, no, we only have a size 8. And I was like, okay, do you have any other sizes? Because maybe they have like a huge size 15 or something. And they're like, no. So if I had just gotten like the size 8, I would have lost $2. So the only incentive to do that would have been to buy it and use my FLX account to get FLX points, which, $2 for 18,000 points is really not worth it in my opinion, but it is what it is. So that's that. That's also just because the Footlocker I went to is dry. Like if you walk into a mall and there's hella shoe stores there, like just walk through and look at stuff, because sometimes they be marking like Air Maxes down super low. Like I saw some Air Maxes for like $49.99, and I know damn well that like they're worth more than that. Also, you don't just have to sell it online to avoid the fees. Like, you can also sell locally or in person. Like, there might be someone, if you can get a consistent buyer, because there's people who just buy shoes. Like, the shoe can be complete ass and they're still gonna cop it. And that's just in general. But if you can like find someone who wants the shoe, be like, yo, do you want this shoe? And then you'll say, oh yeah, I can get it for X price, like an incentive lower than, you know, what they would have copped for on StockX, and I can get it for you tomorrow and I can deliver it to you, something like that, you know what I mean? But that's not as likely as this. This is the more consistent method. Okay, now let's talk about the whole cook group thing. So the truth about cook groups and flipping bricks, like, a lot of people on YouTube will tell you, oh, to flip bricks, you need a cook group, especially online. Like, they'll do all the research for you and tell you, you know, when you can go for a shoe and what it's cost. Like, right now, like, literally, unless you're in like the $250 a month cook groups, bro, there's not that much information being circulated, and like, stores are super dry right now. So, you know, the whole brick flipping thing right now is not that great, but I'm telling you, if you have a mall near you, you're gonna be able to find something. And the truth about brick flipping is, it's not just like Jordans and stuff like that. Like, you can flip, I'm telling you, like cleats, tons of stuff. You just gotta go in there and check out the SKU, and that's literally it, bro. Like, it's that simple. I'm not even gonna hold you, like, it's that simple. So yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Check out some of my other videos. I'll be making videos on sneaker reselling. Subscribe if you like me. Yo, I'm wearing a Washington football team jersey. But at the recording of this video, they had just beat the Eagles and they're on to round 1 of the playoffs. So we'll see how this ages, but they're making the Super Bowl. All right, y'all, I'm gonna step. See y'all guys. It's JPS, and I'll catch you guys next time. Like, subscribe. All right, y'all, I'm back at the parking garage. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was so dry. There was absolutely nothing in Marshall's, Ross, or Burlington. I only recorded in Marshall's because Ross was crowded. Like, bro, it's 11 a.m. Why are there so many people in here? But there's literally nothing there, and that's just because that mall is garbage. I just wanted to go there to show you what you do and get like some footage. But if you go to like a real mall where they actually have stock and like regularly change the stock of the shoes there, which is what normal malls are supposed to do, then yeah. Also at the Footlocker there, they had some reverse bread 12s or reverse flu game. I forgot what they're called, bro. Anyways, those suede 12s that dropped like last week or something, they had a size 8, but it wasn't profit. I was thinking of just copying to get FLX points, but I would have lost like 10 bucks. I was like, nah, it's not even worth my time. But yeah, that was dry.